So, I just had a thought. If leather shrinks, then why don't the animals that leather come from shrink in the water? What do you want, Mouse? How goes it with the antidote? The antivenin is ready. Now take this. Keepa says because they are still alive. Well, that's probably the best answer I'm going to get to that question. The apothecarist hands you a flask of antivenin. Carry it with you and use it sparingly. It could save your life. All these mushrooms, this had better be worth it. I'm not going to be saying that, but considering how many I have to collect for this quest, I bet you the reward is something special. Oh, Maddie says because they're not leather yet. Leather has to be treated in all kinds of things to become leather. True. I think it, involves salt and some other stuff. Kiba says humans are leather too. I'm just trying to imagine a handbag made out of human skin. I don't see that ever happening. Forgive me, but I should go. So have I fully explored this place? It largely appears that I have. Although I'm not sure what is up with the path in the lower right. Although, I might know where that is. Let me start making my way there. Let's also unequip this mask. Put back on this one. Surprised that this path isn't showing up on the source map. That's concerning. Makes me wonder how many other paths might not be showing on these maps. Well, that was an interesting thing that happened just then. So there's another path that I haven't taken yet, and I can't remember if I'm able to or not. It of course requires getting back in disguise. Somewhere along the way, while I was down there, I found one of these grates, but it was above me. I wonder whereabouts I actually was. Flooded cell key. Ah, not bunnies. Ow. Okay, let's try it again. I wanted to have the opportunity to see whereabouts I was over here, because the source map had a spiral staircase down in the lower corner. And I'm kind of wondering if this is that staircase. Regardless of anything, though, I don't actually have a key for this. I'm tempted to go back into snapshot mode and kind of take a peek through here, see what direction it goes. But, I've done enough of that already. Okay, what are some other quests I need to be looking at right now? So for the main quest, I need to report to Silas wearing my armor. Not gonna find any more pieces of this outfit necessarily, not for a bit. Whistle for a thief. Fetch Gusto and Fatali's whistle from the Sundercrab pen down in the harbor. Well, I can't do that yet. I can't do this at the moment. Don't know where all the escaped scat beetles are, but I'm sure I'll find more of them as I keep playing. I don't know where the other cluster of beetle eggs is. Silas said that they lay their eggs up high, but I checked all the high places I could find and didn't find any more. So there's 2 mushroom quests, actually. Well, I can't think of anything else to do right now, so let's start making my way back to Silas. I feel like I had to have missed a key somewhere, by the way. Or something else I could grab off of these rats. I think I already finished exploring around in here, right? No, I game overed or something after this, because that tapestry is no longer burned. Wrong button. Candle, candle, candle. Will the cupboard key be in here by chance? Learned my lesson last time. Okay, there's a cabinet hanging on the wall, and I don't know whether I got to that before. Well, the key's not in there. There it is. Pirate's Baldric. Well, glad I checked. Oh, I didn't realize you were standing right there. Oh boy. Too bad I can't raise the bridge. Though I don't think I necessarily need to. The downside to swapping in and out of these costumes is that I don't wind up wearing the stuff that helps with my stats. Oh well. Kiba says so many costumes, definitely worth the physical copy. Not necessarily for that reason, but definitely might go ahead and buy a physical copy after this stream. And I'm not 100% certain, but it seems like all the costumes will serve some sort of purpose. It's just a matter of finding all the pieces, which is easier said than done. I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure I burned the banner that's up here already. Let me double check. Yep. Let's speed things along. Up we go. Good to remember this shortcut. What was the button in order to spy objects and stuff? That button. So the red mist thing I can do. I tried looking around using it in order to find more scat beetle eggs, but nothing doing. Just couldn't find any. Like, I tried looking in Silas's room, and they weren't any there. Oh well. Alright. Gotta wear this when talking to Silas. Alright there, Mouse. I have the antidote, and I've found the armor. So I see. How do I look? You look ridiculous, but it'll do. However, I'm afraid you've been ordered to report to the commander. What will the commander want with me? A new guard assigned to the keep from Yuva? I'd be surprised if he didn't want to see you. Then I suppose I have no choice. You'll be fine. After that, you'd best get to the west gate. The squad will be assembling soon. Here. That represents you with a set of papers folded and sealed with wax. Give this to the sentry. Until you have a chance to slip away, stay close to the others. You haven't told me what it is I'm looking for. Catch. The rat flips you a coin. You catch it, feeling its weight in your paw. Through the catacombs, in the tomb of the hero Duinlin, you should find a small wooden chest, about so big across, with the same sigil inlaid on its lid in silver. What does this inscription across this coin's face mean? I don't know. Perhaps some kind of offering or prayer? Listen, I'm trusting you with this. I'll take care of it, I give you my word. Dwindling Heights is a treacherous place. Be careful who you put your trust in. I will. I hope so. It's a dangerous world out there for a little mouse. I do kind of wonder if that's supposed to be like foreshadowing, like somebody's bound to betray me. I still trust Silas, and I do trust Gusto and Fatali. Yep, blue eyes. Where does that path up there lead again? Right, into that one area where I found the last piece of armor. Alright, let's make my way see the commander. Let's also open this. There. Doesn't actually do anything, but might as well. Was there anything in this? Probably. Hold on. I had a thought. I might know where another scat beetle is. Maybe somewhere in this direction. Not the egg, but, one of the escaped scat beetles. Although, let's do some red missing while we're here, just in case. Well, there's a stick here I didn't get before, and that was why. Last time I was up here, it was getting dark, so I couldn't really see anything. So now is definitely a good time to look around. There's one. I was right. Alright, that leaves 2 more to find. Now I can definitely see what's down there. That is indeed where the jail cell is for Gusto and Fatali. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything else here, so... Didn't mean to drop down that far. Okay, there was just a card in here that I missed. Alright. Time to make my way to the commander then. I'll go ahead and save. That way, just in case. You again, what is it? I was told the commander wanted to see me? Then you must be Private Scout. The commander works out of the harbor master's office in the afternoon. He'll be back in this evening around 6. In other words, I'm not going to be able to do anything right now. Well, that's a few hours away. What do I do until then? Could locate a bed and just make the time fly. But I think I'm going to make use of my time. Hi. Ha! Joined the Red Paw, I see. Yeah, sure. Was there something you needed? Need to find a few things. Can you help me? What is it you're looking for? Beetle eggs, crimson mushrooms, and acorns. Where can I find them? I might be able to help you with that for, let's say, 2 florins. Here, take it. Let's see. Beetles lay their eggs in the highest place they can find. That's what Silas said. I was hoping for a little bit more information. Crimson mushrooms grow only on the bones of the dead. As for the cluster acorns, if you can't work out where to find an acorn, well, I fear there's no hope for you. Thank you, no. I'm glad I at least managed to find the acorns. So, on the one hand, it's nice that there's a guy here that can point you in the direction of finding things. On the other hand, he doesn't do a good enough job at that. Well, I suppose if I really wanted to, I could always look it up on YouTube. I'm sure this game has a few guides on there. Somebody's about to have posted a video where to find scap beetle eggs. Kiba says he's a reminder that costs money. I suppose that's one way of possibly looking at it. Well, I haven't been able to explore the building out there yet. But, I also haven't been able to find a way to actually explore that building. But as long as I have a little bit of time to spare, let me take another look around. At the very least, I could find some more mushrooms. Oh boy. I'm also still not certain why this is glowing. Implying that something is there, but I can't actually grab anything. So how do I get into that building, I wonder? Maybe there's some way... to climb up one of the towers around it? Well, I don't necessarily see a way up from here. Now, unless I can climb a tree or something. I'm gonna say no. Alright, mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Glad I got all these traps taken care of. Would be handy if a high up place I was looking for was actually on the top of one of these cliffs. Also, it occurs to me that once I took damage going through one of these thorn bushes, I thought it was another trap that I hit, but nope, just don't go through thorn bushes. Life lessons for the anthropomorphic mouse. I don't think I can actually do anything with them either. Yeah, that one. I went through that one and took damage. Well, I'm not finding any more mushrooms. I wonder if there's any sort of gear that protects me from those thorns. There has to be a reason for that to exist. That building. I don't know how exactly... Did not expect you to be able to spot me like that. Don't know how exactly I'll get into that place, but someday I will. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to find my way back to the commander's office the long way from here. Should have taken the other path. I don't think I had to travel too far, though. Nope, here we are. There's apparently a guard within the commander's office. Oh, I gotta talk to you. Can I help you with something, Scout? I need to speak with the commander. Go on in. Suddenly the door was open. That is not a banner I can burn. It is worth noting that so far I do not see any red paw banners. I wonder if that is an indication of the commander's character. Let's go ahead and talk to the commander before I start trying to steal his stuff. Ah, Scow, isn't it? Yep, this person's definitely important. You asked to see me, sir? That's right. I must say, we weren't expecting you. Your transfer papers arrived late last night. You're even smaller than they say. Welcome, then, to Dwinlin Heights. Is it not Dwindling Heights, sir? No, it's a common misconception. A local colloquialism, if you will. You might be interested to learn that the keep is named for the warrior Dwinlin, hero of the War of the Green Flame and, I'm proud to say, an ancestor of mine. You're a descendant of the hero Dwinlin? On my father's side. It's nothing really. It's said that Dwinlin himself is laid to rest in the catacombs beneath this keep. and that on a clear moonlit night, his ghost can be seen still roaming these halls. A ghost? Strange. In all this time, he's never visited me. Is that a loot you're carrying there? Aye, sir. Is it a problem? May I see it? The loot? Of course, sir. Here. The commander inspects the loot, turning it over in his paws. It is a beautiful instrument. Your top string's a little flat. I'm something of a musician myself. Is that so, sir? Aye. We must play together sometime. Now, I have an assignment for you. Of course, sir. You need only ask. Our jailer, Tyrus Volker, is missing. Neither seen nor heard from since the last blood moon. A journal was found in his chambers. It describes a band of smugglers operating out of this keep, led by some miscreant known as the Master. I do know that the cell for Gusto and Fatali was not locked. I wonder if they are part of this band of smugglers. If what's written here is true, it would appear that as many as 5 members of this garrison are involved. I want you, Scout, to identify these 5 smugglers. Find out what has become of the jailer, and unmask this so-called master. This is a delicate business, Scout. I expect you to exhibit the utmost discretion. I suggest you begin your investigation at the forge. I have a feeling the smithy knows most everything that goes on around here. The jailer. You think he's still in the keep, sir? That is for you to find out, Private. Very good, sir. No, Scout, it's not very good. This will not stand. There's room for only one master of this keep. I'm talking about myself, you understand. Oh, it was very clear, sir. Good. Good. Alright, Scout, you're dismissed. You know, my door's always open to you. Metaphorically speaking, of course. The garrison's stretched rather thin at the moment, personnel-wise. I can't guarantee I'll always be here in my office. Afternoons, you'll find me down in the Harbor Master's office. We all have to muck in where we can. The Harbor Master's office, sir? Ah, you've not ventured down to the harbor yet? I believe the west gate is closed at the moment, sir? Of course. The spiders. Well, we'll have to make sure you get the Grand Tour at some point. Yes. Yes, we do. Carry on. A band of smugglers. If Gusto and Fatali are actually part of this band, I don't know if I want to turn them in. A hairbrush? Alright. King's pantaloons? I can disguise as a king? Alright. Screen cap that. So I'm not using my lantern oil. Actually, it would be unwise to remove your armor in the commander's quarters. Lantern it is. I'm guessing I'm not sleeping in the commander's bed. not giving me the option. Nothing here? Alright. First things first. King. This costume is based upon the ceremonial garb of King Nor, the great warrior king of legend. In triptychs illustrating his life, King Nor is always seen with that stuff. You know, the fact that I have all these costumes to acquire is kind of indicating that this is a bit of a meaty game. I was hoping I could swipe a map or something there. Would definitely be in handy. Incident log. Put Hearth given 2 days in jail for not wearing his full armor in the courtyard. Put Eingar struck and brained by falling drawbridge after winch break failed. Mechanism still unstable. Yeah, I heard about the situation with the drawbridge. Didn't know somebody got knocked out by it. Put Gaff left addled by a falling barrel. Oops. Put Tool wagered 2 florins he could jump the pit. Funeral to be held tomorrow. No, fool! Oh, that's private fuel. That's who I'm replacing. Well, that was a bet he lost. Okay, so that's not saying put, that's private. Private screen taken by spiders in the lower levels. Hope that I'm not next on that list. Private Pakov slipped and fell on a broken jar of snail slime. I did kind of do that to somebody. Private Snorl, drunk on duty, assigned to the Screaming Gate for 1 week. Private Flack, struck and knocked insensible by a flying bottle. I'm very curious how many of these are actually the ones I'm responsible for. Private Niels, charged with theft of official documents and remanded to the cells. I wonder if that is the farter. I'm going to say before I try that. Okay, let's not have a thing in the way. The hitboxes for throwing things is kind of jank. Or maybe he's just immune despite the fact that I can actually throw these at him. Well, in that case, I want my save file back. Where am I? Wait. Oh, I loaded a quick save, not the actual save. He's a skinny rat under that armor. Scout, what can I do for you? Is there anything I can do for you, Commander? Play for me, Scout. Play anything. Surprise me. It's not giving me the option to look up these songs. Perhaps later, sir. Of course, yes, I should get on. I should get on, sir, with your permission. Of course, of course. Okay. Oh, I haven't looked at the pantaloons yet. Well, hold that thought. A couple other things. Songbook. Which ones have I read so far? Or sang so far? I should have maybe wrote those down. Well, let me start writing them down. I know for a fact that I did The Rat with Two Tails. And was it Ballad of the Coward King that I sang for Fatali? Let me check. It was in... this stream? Give me a moment to look this up. I want to be certain. The maiden wouldn't sing. I think. Yep, that was it. So in that case, what song do I want to sing for the king? I don't know how much it matters what song we sing. Let's sing Rascal's Whirligig. So, Scow, is there still no news of the jailer? Anything I can do? Yes, something amusing. Well, how about Rascal's Whirligig? That is the song we wrote for them. Great choice of song. Have you ever thought about singing professionally, Scout? On occasion, sir. Don't. Well, I guess we won't then. What do you know, sir, about Silas the Signal Guard? Silas Wagstaff? Why do you ask? I'm not yet ready to say, sir. I see. He's a good soldier. Conscientious, disciplined, tends to keep to himself. Likes a drink or two now and again, but who among us doesn't? He was demoted a few years back. Some incident in the north, if I remember correctly. One curious thing, he requested his transfer to this garrison. Gave up quite a comfortable post, I believe. It hasn't been 30 seconds since his full name, has it? I'm gonna write his last name down. That might be important to remember for later. I shall get on, sir, with your permission. You're dismissed. Cool. Okay, other stuff I found. Let's start with the pantaloons. The pantaloons are the perfect size for a mouse. It's fortunate the garrison commander wears his clothes so tight. Oh yeah, I also found the pirate's baldric recently. A thick leather strap with silver buckle, designed to carry a cutlass that would be too heavy for you to wield. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any sword fighting in this game. There's an icon that says I got new food, but I'm not sure what. Oh well. New books. On Mushrooms. On Mushrooms, a monograph by the renowned apothecarist Faustus Rott. A number of blank pages suggest the work is incomplete. Let's look at it real quick. I'm just kind of, well, we'll look at that some other time, actually. Let me make note of this book to read it later. And what about this? The commander's orders. The orders are sealed with a wax bearing the stamp of the garrison commander. It is so ordered by the garrison commander at Dwinlin Heights that the first signal guard Silas Wagstaff descend into the lower keep to assess the severity of the arachnid infestation, lay traps, and place poisoned bait. Salary is paid at time and a half, doubling in the event of permanent injury and tripling for loss of limbs. Hopefully we don't not need to commit. I lost track of what I was saying. Something about getting that payment. In the event of death, all compensations shall be forfeit and used to offset funeral costs. I certainly wouldn't need the money if I was dead. Venom antidote. You think of Bryn, your son, who was lost for the want of a fire like this. Huh. Silver coin. The coin's face is adorned with ornate symbols. They appear to form part of a phrase, though the language is unfamiliar to you. And what about this hairbrush? A hairbrush bearing the monogram of the garrison commander. Given that none of us seem to have hair in the human sense, although he does have a beard, but I wonder if we actually brush our fur, like, all around our bodies. It's an interesting thought, to be sure. Would be funny if I could try hiding in this chest. So, I'm kind of curious about something. I saw some sound prints through the wall. I would assume that means that somebody was on the other side of the wall. But I'm not seeing them now. Well, actually, okay, well, there's you. There is, in fact, kind of a room on the other side of that, but at the same time not. Certainly not showing up. Down below would be where the barracks would be, but since I'm up here, they're not rendering, much like how the commander's room is not rendering. Don't think I'm climbing up there. Alright, well, it is quitting time. I'm not really sure what to do next anyway. Maybe next time I'll go ahead and look around for meet with the guy, the blacksmith, since talking to him is a quest. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's stream, feel free to give me a follow. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.